From what you've seen of Salford, I know you've only had, as I say, limited time here. What do you think their chances are of making it to the top end of Super League this year?
Look, Marlon's got a drive and he's got finances, and that's a big start. You know, the club have got facility. That's also a big start over where they were 18 months ago, 2-3 years ago. So you can never say never on those things. Lots of things can happen in a sport. This sport in particular, out of your control. One is obviously injuries, and to a club like Salford, they can't afford too many key injuries. Two is the shape of the ball. It'll bounce against you on any given day, you know, and no matter what you do, it just doesn't seem to work. And three are, of course, our beloved officials who can change the nature of a game with a good or a bad decision. And Salford have had a couple of both, but it tends to go both ways, or at least they say it does, but not always. But so there are a number of things like that that can change Salford's destiny. But you know, he's got a stronger club than I think he's had before. The depth seems fairly solid, which means injuries can be solved a little. They're working hard at fitness, and of course the ball will bounce if you're fit, and you tend to be around the ball when it happens. And with the officials, well, you just got to work hard on your discipline and things to limit the amount of issues that happen there, you know. So, and you got to take the good with the bad, and get on with it without worrying about it, you know, and letting it drag you down. So, you know, there's every reason that Salford can have a good season. How far is a long way to go. To be a strong club, for instance, South took to get from the bottom of where they were when Crow took over, and it became privatised. The club, it was 8 years to get to where they are now. So really, it does take time. It's not going to happen overnight. Clubs like Wigan and Warrington and St Helens and that have been strong clubs for years and years. So they've built a tradition. They've got a strong junior build-up. There's a whole heap of things happening good for them. So to get to that level, Leeds and so on, those 3, 4, 5 strong clubs, the rest of the clubs really have to continually work hard and recruit well, spend time on facility and so on, give the players the ability to perform. And gradually the competition they'll pick up, you know, those sides can be run down, you know. At the moment though, it's pretty much a two horse competition. In other words, you've got the haves and the have-nots, as we said earlier. But a number of clubs aren't far behind, and Salford's one of them.